We need to once again talk about how deeply unwell Donald Trump is. And it's not just because of the new photos of his sickness, his decrepit body, or the calls for the 25th Amendment that we are hearing once again. No, we need to talk about it because if we don't, if the independent media doesn't, the mainstream press certainly won't. Donald Trump is passing out on the regular, in public, in very public, in the most public. It is live on television, and it's basically a footnote at this point, but it will not be to us. And if you want to support our work in continuing to bring attention to Donald Trump's cognitive and physical decline, do make sure to hit that subscribe button and share our channel with your friends. But before we get into these new photos and the call for Donald Trump to be removed via the 25th Amendment, I gotta loop this into our favorite story of the moment, and that is Natalie Harp. Our friend Adam James made the connection into where I want
of his presidency, and in the last administration, there were major concerns about the health of President Biden and how forthcoming the Biden White House was in the health of Mr. Biden. So I'm concerned when I watch the president, as you outlined. He's had multiple very visible ailments, and it's really not hard to see. He's one of the most photographed people ever to hold the, maybe the most photographed person ever to hold the office of the presidency. He has these really obvious bruises on both hands that just will not go away. He's had really very severe swelling in his legs. And maybe most disturbingly to me, for the last several months, he has fallen asleep in the Oval Office and in other very public venues over and over and over again. And we have never seen this before.
I just want, I just want to jump in on that because I wanted to ask you about that. I just wanted to show people some images. We're looking at one of them now. That was an Oval Office event this week where he struggled to stay awake. And since the CAT scan that he had in October 2025, he's exhibited sleepiness in the middle of the day. At least I'm just talking about, when these images come and he's signing orders and stuff off in the middle of the day. We're showing a lot of them numerous times, right? It's a regular thing. In fact, so regular that people don't even comment on it. You write about it. Has the president's medical team identified the source of this issue, and how are they addressing it? You say it's one of the things that's most concerning to you. Can you talk about why? How serious of a problem could this be if someone is just regularly dozing off in the middle of obviously important events in rooms full of people?
If you come to see me in my clinic, and while you're talking to me, I pass out, you'll probably